Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Taking a look at what's happening right now, we've got that haze in the air, that smoke. This is a view from the Red Lion camera, which is pretty close to downtown. Now, if you're out in Meridian and you're looking towards the west here, or you're up on the interstate and you look over and you look towards downtown or look towards the foothills, very obscured from that smoke kind of coming in and settling back into the valley. So we've got a hazy sky out there from some of the fires, which I'll show you coming up in just a moment here. First of all, it is 101 degrees right now. It's expected above 100. This is one of the least hot locations in the valley. Most places are between 101 and 105, depending where you are in the valley. I just had somebody send me a Facebook image. I don't know what city they were sending it in from. It had 106 on their AccuRite weather station. It is hot outside, folks. If you got plans, you might want to take along a little water, but it's not quite as hot as it is in Oregon. These are the high temperatures in Oregon today. 104 in Rome, 112 in Medford, 108 in Roseburg, Salem at 107, 103 in Portland. The Dalles right now, or at least the high temperature, which is probably right now, 106 degrees in the Dalles. At Tillamook, 95 degrees, but Newport is 82, and there's much cooler weather the further down the coast you go. So the coast is cooler, but it is heating up in those northern sections of the Oregon coast as well. Let's come back inland and take a closer look. You see the core of the heat to the west. Last week it looked like it would be a little more shifted over us, so our temperature 1 to 2 degrees less hot. I thought we'd be around 104. We're sitting, look at this, Boise 102, so the official high temperature is likely to come in at 102. That's what I thought yesterday. Last week I thought we'd be at 104 this time, but much of that heat, or some of it, shifting to the west. Tomorrow, still 112 in Medford, 108 in Portland, the century mark in Boise, and then even on the day on Friday, we're near 100 in Boise. You see 105 in Medford, but look at the difference here. 89 in Bozeman, 83 in Jackson. Cooler northwesterly breezes will be flowing on in, and we'll actually get a northwest breeze coming through the valley on Friday, and that should make it feel a little bit nicer, and hopefully it'll clear out some of the smoke that's coming in. I'll show you where that is in a moment. It was 48 in McCall this morning, but still get up into the 90s, and you'll see this thin layer of smoke. You see it start to come in right there in the afternoon. That's smoke from fires in Oregon, which I'll show you. 90 degrees right now in McCall. Temperatures will stay near 90 through Friday over the weekend, dropping into the 80s. Next threat for thunderstorms appears to be next week. We'll keep an eye on that. And here's your Sun Valley situation. Hazy skies developing during the afternoon, but still 87 degrees. The Wood River Valley has been very warm and will stay that way. Upper 80s through Friday. Chance of thunderstorms coming in next week. Over the weekend, we get a little bit of a drop in temperature. It will cool down on Sunday. All right, here are the clouds and precipitation. Nothing across southern Idaho. Puffy clouds you see through central portions of Idaho right now. Thunderstorms to the south seem to be weakening, and these clouds will continue to shift to the south into Nevada. You see lots of moisture here, all of it angling to our east, which is basically protecting us. But I want to zoom back into central Idaho, and here are the fires. This visible satellite shows a fire here on the Salmon River. Here's another one. Here's a fire here northeast of Stanley. Look at that plume of smoke going towards the east. So let's go further to the west now. Here's a fire north of Bend, and this one has been producing a tremendous amount of smoke. In the morning it goes towards the west and fills the I-5 corridor. In the afternoon it comes across and it's going all the way towards northern Idaho and central Idaho. I think that's what's hitting the McCall area. A fire here near Burns, likely giving us smoke in the Treasure Valley, and also a fire near Roseburg in southwest Oregon, one near the Canadian border. Lots of fires across the northwest, and air quality alert in eastern Washington. The entire Yakima Valley is just filled with smoke right now. And so the very poor air quality there. Excessive heat warning through Friday for western section. So it is hot, it is smoky, and that fire danger is high. Here's my exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today. The Western Valley still above 100. 103 degrees will be right around the century mark in Boise. 101 to 103 depending where you are around Mountain Home and Glens Ferry tomorrow. In the Boise Mountains, blue skies, albeit we'll get some smoke. 99 degrees in Garden Valley, and you'll see 103 in Riggins, 100 in Council, 91 in the McCall area. Again, Magic Valley temperatures after being in the 80s in the central mountains will be near 100 degrees in the Magic Valley. My extended forecast looks like this: 100 tomorrow, close to it on Friday. Just a slight drop coming in over the weekend. Not much, but we get a breeze on Friday. This northwest breeze will kick in and it will feel maybe a little cooler because of it, but the afternoon will still get hot. Cloud cover next week will make it feel considerably less hot, and will unfortunately bring in a threat for some thunderstorms coming in. But but we're at the core of the heat right now, literally this moment.
That's nice.
And it starts to go.
Nice to get the breeze, kind of clean things up a little
That
bit.
would
Hopefully
be nice
it will,
too.
but there are fires all around, so we'll have to see when that northwest wind sets up if it brings any more smoke
bring
in
more
from a different fire.
It's that time of year.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Scott. Well, President Trump tackling